We're live already. What's up, everybody? By everybody, I mean the two people that are here. What's going on, guys? I didn't expect very many people to show up for this, so I'm gonna turn the music down on the game a little bit. All right, I'm gonna actually share this link around a little bit, and then we can go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. I don't know what I just did. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Mapex Armory, which is a fantastic sounding value kit. Have I ever played the Mapex Saturn kits? Actually, my main kits are Mapex Saturn kits, my man. I have 3 of them altogether. I've got 2 Saturn 5s, and then I have an older Saturn Pro from 2002, and they are by far and away my favorite kits. I actually had a couple DW Collector's kits before I got the Mapex stuff, and then I got the Mapex Saturns, and I sold the collector's kits because the collector's kits were worth twice as much, and I still felt like the Mapex kits sounded better for my personal taste. So I think that says quite a bit considering those kits are like the standard. Come on, man. I'm trying to share the post, and it's not letting me. Interesting. This doesn't sound very good. Check, check. How about now? Does this still sound pretty bad? I feel it. Um, check, 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 check. I think that's better. All right, there we go. Bro, I feel like such a boomer right now. I'm trying to share the link of this live stream. and I can't figure out how. Come on, dude. What the fuck? Sick. All right. I can't even share my live stream even if I wanted to, so that's cool. Going great so far. Yeah, dude, the Saturn kits are extremely punchy. That's what I love about them. And you can tune them so low and they still ring when you tune them low. They don't sound like flappy paper. Like it's amazing. Kendall says, "Do you like the Tonex captures or Neural DSP Quad Cortex and Nano Cortex captures more, or are they too similar?" I only have the Tonex one. In my personal opinion, you only need one tone or one capture device. There really isn't a reason to have more than one. Um, so, with that being said, I feel like the capture process on the Quad Cortex is way easier. I have not revisited the Tonex stuff in quite a while, just because the software I felt like was a little cumbersome. I've kind of just been silently waiting for them to upgrade it before I go back and start messing with it. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, if you have the Tonex stuff already, there really isn't any reason to upgrade to anything else, in my personal opinion. One capture device, one capture ecosystem is enough. All right, dude. I would love to be able to share this. I don't understand. Mm, this is gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, if you only play other people's captures, it seems like Tonex already has a great um seems like Tonex already kind of has a great user base because technically you can use it for free. Obviously, there are paid levels to it, but you can use it for free. So I think that's going to attract a lot of people, honestly. Um, dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is driving me insane. I can't share this anywhere, so therefore, nobody's gonna watch. I don't understand why I can't share it. All right, well, um, by the way, if you only play other people's captures, I do have captures up there that are free. Um, they are under my name. I think if you search Kyle Bull on ToneNet, then they pop up. So if you want some free captures, I think I did either 8 or 10 altogether. So yeah, man, feel free to check those out. I've had a lot of good feedback on those. I've actually been thinking about doing more captures and doing an actual like partnered capture pack with Tonex. We actually started talking about that a while ago, but I just haven't had the time to do it yet. But that is something that I probably will be working on here in the near future. It is something that I would really like to do. So, all right, guys. I don't really know what to do at this point, I guess. I am desperately trying to share my link. Have any I like Doom 2016 a lot, but I haven't played Eternal. Dude, my advice would be if you have a PC or an Xbox, get Xbox Game Pass, man. It is totally worth it. 12 20 bucks a month, you get to play on both the PC and the Xbox, and you get basically all the games that matter. Like they put all the really good games on the streaming service. So it makes a lot of sense if you're playing somewhat frequently enough to justify the price. But considering Doom the Dark Ages is on it on day one, I mean that's a $70 game that you're getting on day one that you're not paying any extra for as part of that pass. So I think it's a really good deal personally. Um, I'm like lost right now. I'm a little bit frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't understand why it's not allowing me to share my stream on my other um on my other YouTube account. I was kind of banking on that. How's everybody doing anyways? I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to me sit here and complain about not being able to figure out technology. I'm gonna share this to Instagram real quick and then we can get rolling. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I usually don't stay up very late and I am already feeling tired, so I don't know how long this is gonna last. But let's hope. Let's hope we can get a decent amount out of it. All right, I think. Come on. Bro. I feel like my grandpa trying to figure out how to use the internet right now. This is obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have been having a rough couple of weeks. Uh, I just cannot. I mean, you guys have probably noticed I haven't uploaded a video in almost 2 weeks. I have just not been able to get anything to go my way the past couple of weeks. Had to refilm 2 different videos because somehow I lost video files. One of my SD cards got corrupted, so I lost video files from that. Um, I was super sick for a couple of days, so I couldn't get anything done on those days. And then we were having issues with the foster kid. So that set me back too because I had to dedicate some extra time to him. And just like the last couple weeks have just been a nightmare, dude. I just cannot get anything done. So I'm hoping one of the reasons why I don't want to stay on this stream too late tonight is because I'd like to wake up early tomorrow and get a video out. Um, so I'm gonna try to hope for that. We'll see how this stream goes. It's already not going that great, just like everything else over the past couple of weeks. Can't get stuff figured out, but that's all right. We're gonna roll with the punches. All right, I finally shared it on Instagram. Barry, what's up, Barry? Kendall says, haven't been gaming much anymore. Unfortunately, got burnt out, but still follow the industry. Hopefully, you can figure out how to share the stream. I think I figured it out. We're up to 12 people now. That's not too bad. Not too bad for a second channel stream doing something that I don't ever normally do. Yeah, dude, gaming is weird for me. The whole reason I'm doing this stream is because I really want to. Doom is my favorite game series. It has been since I was a kid. It was the first ever computer game that I ever played in '93. I went over to a neighbor's house and they were playing it on a PC, and I was hooked. And I didn't have a PC, so I had to wait until I finally got a PlayStation a few years later in order to play it on PlayStation. And ever since then, man, I've been hooked. I've played Doom 2016 and Eternal quite a bit. Definitely not like a super fan, and don't expect any crazy gameplay from me because I hardly ever play video games at all. It's probably going to be really hard to watch if you are a gamer, but I just really enjoy the Doom game. So I've been really excited, but I got so much to do that I'm like, dude, if I don't make something out of this, like if I don't stream it or do something else, like I'm just not going to get to it. Um, this will be the first time that I've actually sat down to play it myself. My foster son was sitting down and we were kind of messing around with it earlier. Um, and he was having a lot of fun. So that was fun for me, and I didn't want to take the controller away from him. So I was just like, all right, dude, you have fun. I'll play sometime soon. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this stream. I'm kind of trying to make time for it tonight. And with that being said, I oh dude, my PC is so jerry-rigged right now. Again, nothing nothing's going my way here. I thought it would be cool to if you guys are PC nerds at all, I thought it would be cool to build a minis forum PC, which is basically like it's like a laptop chip but on a desktop board that you can mount inside of uh, a PC, like a regular PC case or a mini PC case, and I kind of half put it together, and that was pretty much it. That was about as far as I got. All right, so we're gonna hop in. We're gonna start playing. If you guys have any questions, anything else you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. And yes, by the way, I am absolutely a controller player. I've tried to play Doom on keyboard and mouse. I'm not really a keyboard and mouse guy. And it was, at least with Eternal, it was a nightmare for me because there are so many different keys to remember with that game because you're constantly cycling weapons and cycling devices and gadgets and stuff like that. It just wasn't fun. So I gave up on keyboard and mouse and just went back to my good old-fashioned controller. So that's what I'm rolling with today. So yeah, as you can see, we made it up to chapter 4, but again, I wasn't playing, so this is all going to be new to me. We're going to go with ultra violence because that's basically normal. And this is probably going to be pretty painful. I'm not going to lie. We're just going to leave everything as far as the difficulty. I'm pretty excited, man. I've been waiting a long time for this game to come out. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I was watching Charlie Moist Critical's video, and he had like an obnoxious amount of crashes on his first run through. Um, Seemed to be a driver related issue that they fixed like pretty much right away because people were throwing a fit, and they should. I mean, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of games launching on day one and basically not even being functional. But that seems to be the norm these days, unfortunately, because all these companies, they care about their bottom dollar more than they actually care about delivering a good product. People want to talk about the guitar industry, like cash grabs and stuff like that, dude. The video game industry is just makes the guitar industry looks angelic. Dude, yeah, for real. I I have no expectations for the music in this game because no Mick Gordon. I mean, even Eternal, there was some stuff that was done by somebody else in order to finish everything, I believe, because of all that stuff that was going on with Mick. But dude, those like Bethesda fucking dropped the bag so bad on that. Those were such epic soundtracks that I can't believe that they would ever dick that dude around. Like, why? Like, those are the Doom 2016 soundtrack is like the most epic video game soundtrack of all time as far as original music goes. So why would you mess that up, man? It doesn't make any sense. And what's funny is on that intro screen, it sounded like they were trying to mimic Mick, but you could tell it wasn't him. Like it wasn't on the same level. So Do we want to watch this? I don't think we want to watch this. Let's just go ahead. Let's jump into the gameplay because I am very excited. All right. By the way, guys, this game is definitely not like the other Doom games where you could basically run them on a potato. Um, I have a 3080 Ti and a 7950X CPU, which is a pretty good rig. Not the best, but it's pretty high end. Um, or decently, I guess, now that the 50 series is out. Not so much anymore. Hold LT to block incoming frontal attacks. And I am only getting, even with DLSS on, I'm getting 80 frames a second right now. It's kind of insane. No sweat, dude. I totally get it. All right. Interesting. So one of the complaints that I was hearing about this game is that, you know, in Doom Eternal and in Doom 2016, you were basically constantly trying to dodge damage. Like you weren't running head on into damage. Whereas the whole mechanic for this is you're just trying to block and parry everything. So you're no longer like trying to get out of the way of everything. You're just trying to block and parry. It's going to be a very different gameplay than the other games for sure. While using shield block, you can lock onto a target when the lock on is active plus RT to shield charge. Okay. All right, I don't hate that. Oh wow, dude, it took out that entire group. Okay. All right. That's fun. There's definitely no lack of ammo around. Holy shit. Yeah, this game, I mean, if you guys played Doom Eternal, this game is significantly slower right off the bat. Of course, they have all the multipliers and all that stuff. Um, so you can kind of work around that. You could definitely make the game super fast if you want to. But as it is right now, we are just on the regular speed of when you boot up the game, and it is certainly not fast. At least not compared to Eternal, dude. Eternal was just insane. That was just such a fast-paced game. There we go. Yeah, dude. That shield charge is sick. That takes out whole groups of people. At least like the fodder enemies. Well, I figured that out pretty quick. What's this guy? Like a really slow imp? I want to see what he does. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty lame. This dude is pretty lame. He's moving so slow. When a demon takes enough damage, they will become dazed. Press R near a dazed demon to execute them. Executing an enemy will drop additional health. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so kind of like a glory kill. A little bit like a glory kill. Definitely not as cool, but same idea. Alright, let's shield charge these bitches. I'm not gonna lie, that move is pretty fun. I imagine it'll get old pretty quickly, but it's fun. Alright. I'm sure that they're just starting us off. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. I'm sure they're starting us off easy because it's the beginning of the game and we're trying to learn the mechanics, but this feels... I heard a lot of people say that this game feels exponentially easier than the last two Doom games, and I gotta agree, man. So far, this feels very, very easy. We'll see how things go as the game starts to progress, but see if I'm missing anything. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I'm not the greatest at finding secrets in the Doom games, so I try to look at the map as often as I can. Roland, what's up, dude? The belligerent gamer. I wouldn't go that far, bro. Definitely would not go that far. I'm not really much of a gamer. There are like certain game series that I really, really enjoy, and then I hardly play anything else. Resident Evil is another game series that I actually really like, along with Doom. Clifton says, great game. Takes a couple chapters to really settle in. It gets better when you start working with more weapons and more enemies. Okay. Ooh, look at this thing. Imagine getting fisted by that. Holy shit. You're not going to walk right for a week. They did say the Dark Ages. All right. That's obviously some sort of barrier, so where the hell do I go? What am I missing? Probably right in front of my face. Hit demons with a melee attack to get ammo. Alright, well, all these doors are sealed. Okay. Never have trouble. Yeah, dude. Shred that sphincter, baby. That thing's gonna be useless for the rest of your life. It's gonna be worth it for one good night, though. What am I doing wrong? Am I able to go through these? No. Oh, use power. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I guess I should be checking my screen a little bit more often. 3 power. 2. Oh. Well. Doing great right off the bat. Ready to die. Oh, like, oh, that's right. I gotta actually grab the ammo, which it seems a little silly that there's ammo for the power gauntlet, but shit. Shred that sphincter. All right, here we go. Come on. There we go. Kicked your ass into 3 pieces. What's up, cheese dick? All right, that's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fun. You definitely feel like a badass in this game for sure. Ooh. Secret? Ooh, I found a secret. Dude, I'm already noticing that every time that we come up on people in this game, they are just doing absolutely nothing. Like they stand in place. They're not engaging an enemy. It's kind of funny. All right. Come on. Tell me something cool is going to happen. Whoop. Dude. I just guess I should pay attention. Come on. How did that hit me? Ooh. I can't aim for shit. Has anybody else played this game so far? I know somebody said that they had to duck out actually because they were going to play it, so that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. This is one thing that I love about the Doom games, man, is they just make you feel powerful. They make you feel like a badass. Especially in Eternal. Eternal just made you feel like such a motherfucker. Am I supposed to be moving? Oh, okay. We just had to clear the village. Okay. Okay. We got it. Let's go. Stock up that ammo. Stock up that fucking fister. It's not the Not the gauntlet, it's the fister. It's the sister fister. That's gross. You guys are gross. Alright. Bro. That dodge move just takes out an entire crowd of people. It's fun. Alright, obviously with a key. Ooh. Damn. Whoop that ass. I'm talking so much shit right now, but I'm literally playing on normal. Clifton says, I'm up to chapter 7 running nightmare difficulty, which honestly is about as difficult as Hurt Me Plenty on Eternal. Yeah, dude, I believe it, dude. I won't lie. The first time I beat Eternal, so funny story about Eternal. I was actually the 5th person in Erie County with COVID because I was at a work expo and in Las Vegas with over 200,000 people right when they started shutting everything down. It was perfect timing. My company shouldn't have been there anyways, but of course we had to go. So I got COVID, brought it home. So I literally was locked in my room and 2 games came out on the same day. Ooh, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. One of them was Resident Evil 3, the remake, which I beat a whole bunch of times, even though it was extremely disappointing because it was super short. And the other was Doom Eternal. And I was extremely excited for Doom Eternal as well. And when I first played it, man, I could not get into it. My brain could not handle everything that they wanted you to do. And I had it on, I think I had it on Hurt Me Plenty because I'm a casual player. I'm not trying to like play crazy hard levels, or it's just not as fun for me as it is for other people because I'm not a skilled gamer. So I was even playing it on a relatively easy setting and I just could not fucking get into it, dude. Like I just could not juggle all that stuff. And I wasn't used to the difficulty level of that game. Like it was tough. Damn. All right. Yeah, this sister fister, it really fists some sisters. It's crazy. What's up, Draven? Oh, check this thing out. Ooh. Why did that not? My shield didn't even come up. Once dazed, some demons are vulnerable to glory strikes. Glory strikes. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of missed the glory kill animations. The glory kill animations were so sick on the last 2 games. Uh, they're pretty nerfed in this one, which is a bit of a bummer. I've seen a lot of people say, what they say, the cultists are terrorists. All right. Whoops. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that they think that this game is like kind of aiming for more of a mainstream audience than the last 2 games were, which is kind of crazy because the last 2 games were just insanely popular. So I'm not really sure what they were thinking there. But it does seem that some of the like more gory and graphic elements of the older games have been toned down a little bit. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, honestly. All right. Yeah. I think we explored enough. We'll just move on to the next area. Oh shit, it's Satan's butthole. Or portals. Portals is what I meant. Satan's butthole portal. Destroy the demonic portals. Whoop. Sidestep that. Whoop, not that one. Gotcha, bitch. Uh-oh. Ooh. Fuck! I died already? I guess. Well, alright, I'm talking all this shit like, oh, the game's so easy, and the first time I come up against any sort of challenge, I just die right away. Whoops. Alright. One sphincter has closed. Here we go. Cram it up your cram hole. What's up with this dude with the shield? Oh, I guess I could just do that. Yeah. Yeah, this game's fun. It's definitely fun so far. If you're not talking shit, are you really playing the game? Absolutely not, man. It doesn't matter if you're the worst person or the worst player in the world. You got to talk shit. It's just part of it. Never been a big Doom fan. I was an Unreal player. Right now I'm playing Helldivers. Dude, I bought Helldivers when it came out because everybody was like praising the hell out of it. But I don't have any friends that play video games other than Call of Duty. So I basically bought it and like played it once by myself, which was pointless because it's a horrible game to play on your own, and never played it. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about that. I was really looking forward to jumping into that game. I had a couple friends that said they were going to buy it. I bought it. They ended up not buying it. So it ended up just not working out very well. So Unreal Tournament. The old Unreal tournaments were a lot of fun, man. I liked those games. Those games and Quake, they were, you know, for their time, they were awesome. Oh, we got a new gun. All right, we got a new gun. The Shredder is a full auto weapon that launches a barrage of barbed spikes at enemies. It's equally effective from close to long range. So as long as you can stay on target, hold RB to activate your weapon wheel, press RB to swap. Okay, that's pretty much similar to the old games. Here we go. There we go. A little better. Ooh. All right. Kind of getting the hang of it now. A little bit. Oh, we already got full ammo there. Where does this lead? Oh, we came from there. So don't go back there. Go up here. So the Shredder is basically just like your standard machine gun, it seems like. Your standard Doom machine gun. Whoa, shit. I guess I better pay attention. Bro, what is even happening? Your father was a hamster, and your mother smelled of elderberries. Just kicking them into pieces. I love it. Again, is it just me or do the graphics and the animation seem more cartoony in this game? They seem a little bit more cartoony. And I'm having the trouble seeing the difference in the graphics to warrant the just absolute insane performance dips. Like I'm 80 some frames per second. If this were Doom Eternal, I would be maxing out. Like I would easily be hitting that 180 on this screen. Who's hitting me? What the fuck? Way fun with friends right now. Rando's enjoying it. Just got kicked from a group though. Dude, I hate it when that happens when you're playing with a group online and you find like a good fit and of course something happens and you get booted. I am not gonna make that jump. Whoops. Did I go the wrong way? Try that again. No, I must not be doing something right here. I'm just jumping to my death over and over again. Bro, does this not make me think that that's how I'm supposed to get over there? Um, I guess I'll just run? I don't know. No, don't go that way. I still have the game, the Unreal game for Xbox, original Xbox. I don't even have an original Xbox anymore, but I have that game case floating around somewhere. Unreal is awesome. I'll forever hold a special hatred in my heart because Fortnite effectively killed In Progress. I actually didn't know that. I'd love to know more about that. I had no idea that Fortnite killed Unreal Tournament. Secret secrets. Another sigil, life sigil. Let's go. Bro, I'm not doing so hot. How do I fucking beat these shield guys? I'm about to die. This is not going to end well. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Not this guy. Suck it. Suck it, Trebek. What? How do I fucking kill these guys? Oh, all right. I guess you can blow their shield up with a shotgun. I don't remember being told that. Did anybody else see that? All right. A Titan. All right, let's see how much stuff I missed. The whole section. I'm going to go explore this section real quick. I hate leaving sections unexplored in Doom games. I always feel like I'm going to miss something important. And then I always run around and waste all my time, and it turns out I didn't miss anything, so. Ooh. No, thank you. All right, what's over here? The lighting on this game is pretty wild. Feel like I'm getting blinded. Ah, glad I came back and found it. Got a codex entry. A Kodak moment. All right, now where the fuck was I? That way. It was totally community built, but Epic just shut it down because Fortnite blew up and they focused all their efforts on it. But I'm saying, man, video game companies are just scumbags, dude. I mean, the big ones, the AAA companies, they fucking suck. I can't tell how many times I've been bummed out by a big game release or something. It just seems like they're just constantly doing the exact wrong shit. Literally everything is just a money grab. There is a lot going on here. Holy cow. There we go. There we go. Clear some people out. My attacks feel extremely limited right now. I will say that. I get him? Right back at you, bitch. Woo! There we go. All right. Kind of starting to get the flow of this game a little bit. Oop, maybe not. Yeah, this is fun, dude. This is fun. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for some arenas where we were gonna get some actual like challenging enemies and just throwing some enemies at you, and yeah. I'm definitely digging it. I'm fucking ready for bed already, though. That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not one to usually complain about woke shit because I think that that word is way overused. But yeah, there is a lot of goofiness in the gaming community. I mean, it whatever. Is if you don't if it wouldn't be bad if they weren't sacrificing the quality of things in order to make those statements or sacrificing the quality of some of the stories, and I feel the same about the Marvel stuff, like the whole female power scene in Endgame was pretty cringe. They've had a couple other things like that, and people are just getting kind of sick and tired of having that stuff shoved down our throats. Again, I honestly lean way more left than I do right, and I'm sure some people are gonna have some shit to say about that, but it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I definitely think that the left stuff has gone too far in a lot of cases, and putting it into video games and stuff like that, it's just like, come on, dude. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be shooting these guys. Oh, well, that was cool. Still getting my ass kicked though. All right, here comes homeboy. How the hell am I supposed to block that? Well, I just wasted that. I'm gonna take out your kneecaps. Oh, he ain't like that. He ain't like that one bit. Oh no. How many times do I gotta hit you, bro? Charge, 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 charge. There we go. Okay, I was starting to panic a little bit. Yeah, 100%. And I definitely agree with that. And also, everybody is just playing things safe these days. Like, when it comes to movies, when it comes to video games, they're like, oh, let's just stick to the stuff that works. And that just kills innovation. It kills creativity. And, like, it just, I don't know, man. It's really ruining media, in my personal opinion. It sucks. I miss when there was like new and creative movies coming out that were like these underdog movies that we're just not going to see anymore because none of these studios are willing to take a chance on them. And same with video games, man. Like we're going to have to rely on the smaller studios to give us uh the amazing like actual groundbreaking and interesting experiences. I got to say that the Doom stuff is like the one franchise where I haven't been completely disappointed by everything that they do. In fact, like everything that they've done has been good. And I know Wolfenstein isn't an id thing anymore. They're both under Bethesda, but I know that Wolfenstein isn't, an id Software thing. But I gotta say, the first two Wolfensteins were great, and so was the Old Blood. Old Blood was great, but then they put out the new one. I don't even remember what it was called, but it basically was like DOA because they wanted to make it a live service game, and people just don't want any more of those, man. Get rid of the fucking live service games. I personally miss just a strong single player story. That's what draws me to the Doom games. That's what draws me to the Resident Evil games. They're just strong single player stories. They're really fun on their own. You don't have to rely on other people because frankly, I hate trying to get a group of people together to play a game because people are busy, man. I'm almost 40. All my friends are busy with something. They're busy with kids, they're busy with their careers, and it's like to try to get a group of people together to play a video game is it's like putting together a band practice as an adult. It's almost impossible. All right, press LB to throw the shield saw at a demon. It will embed itself in stronger demons, stunning them for a short time. Weaker demons will be sliced in half. Deal damage to metal to trigger a superheated state. Throwing the shield saw at superheated metal will instantly shatter it. Shattering metal objects will open up paths in the environment. All right, let's go ahead, see what happens. Oh, shit. All right, that was pretty gnarly. I don't even know what the hell I just pressed. Hell yeah. All right, cool. Bro. Where's my super shotgun? It's not a Doom game until you get a super shotgun. All right, so we're supposed to throw the shield at these guys. All right. Took out the whole line in one go. That's fun. Okay. I don't hate that. Oh, apparently we gotta actually supercharge this guy's shield. There we go. That's hidden. Come on. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already tired. I knew this was gonna happen. Some nights I can do better than others, but yeah, my my energy to play this game is okay maybe, but like to try and keep you guys entertained at the same time, probably not gonna last too long. What? I was just over here. How do I get up there? Come on. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, shit. Bro, bring up your shield. I swear to God, my reflexes are garbage. And yeah, it just shatters them all. That's cool. I don't know what the hell just hit me, though. Yo! Secret? Secret! I just happened to see that. Oh, we got the collectible toys again. Got time for a gear question. Of course, man. What's going on? Go ahead and shoot. Ah. My brain is literally melting. If I know any contacts at PV that might know some backstory on older PV amps, working on a history of the Bandit, and it gets surprisingly murky when you get back to 1980. John Fields is my guy at PV. He's a good source for that stuff, but he was not, I mean, he didn't come around until the late 80s. So unless he was told information, I've asked him some questions about stuff, and he's actually directed me to James Brown because he's like, James was there working on this before I was. I don't have firsthand experience of it. So I feel like John Fields would be the guy. He's always been really cool with answering my questions and giving me info and stuff. So I would say he should be your first stop. Another secret? Hell yeah. All right. Joey, Joey RDZ. Joey, for some reason I think my eyes aren't working. I kept reading that as Joey Diaz. Love you too, bro. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. I'm gonna be wrapping this up pretty soon because I'm already about to fall asleep here. I do miss my dash. I definitely do miss the dash from Doom Eternal because that was a really, really good way to cover ground really quickly. Ugh. Ugh. Sleep is for the weak, and I'm weak as hell, bro. That's fine by me. I don't give a shit. Okay. Oh, here he comes again. I don't know what the fuck just happened. All right. So I did see some reviewers complaining about this game, how basically they just have a set way to fight certain enemies and there's no real creativity to it. It's just like you have to fight that enemy the same way every single time. And I am kind of getting that vibe a little bit. Yeah, graphics are good. I would have to see a side by side. Yeah, man, if James Brown doesn't know, you might be out of luck. John Fields might be your guy, but I can't guarantee it at this point. I don't know for sure. Um, But yeah, the graphics. I would love to see this, like, actually some screenshots side by side of the other two Dooms because I honestly didn't really see much improvement from Doom 16 to Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of improvement from Doom Eternal to the Dark Ages. So I would be really curious to see some side by sides at like ultra settings. We're not even on ultra on this. I'm on high with a 3080 Ti and a 7950. So blue key card required. Gold. All right. Down here. Awesome. All right. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a great night. Hopefully, John can help you. Like I said, he's a good dude. Hit him up. Who's this? Sentinel Shrine allow you to upgrade your gun, shield, and melee weapons. Find gold rubies, race stones in the world to purchase the upgrades. You can use Sentinel Shrine more than once. All right. Shield upgrades. What do we got? A larger, more powerful shockwave because. Okay. I like that. We're just gonna go with that. All right. Whoop. Go shit. What's up, Stinky? With your dumb ass. All right, so obviously that's blocked off. And that's blocked off too. All right, I guess we're going this way. Do I ever play with music? I don't know what you mean, man. All right, dudes, I'm fading. Oh, Jesus, what in the hell? Just splattered you. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits, man. I am like literally fading so fast. Thanks for hanging out. This was a fun little experiment. Maybe I'll try it again on a day when it's not super late and I'm not half passing out already. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully there will be a video up on the main channel tomorrow. And if not, at worst, Sunday.